Hey everyone, it's Kaby over here, and today I'm gonna show you the next gameplay video of the War Legends beta. This time around I'm gonna play the Dark faction in the non-mirror matchup against the Light. My opponent is Constructor. He's a little above me in terms of the rating, but that's not really important. Maybe some of his units or the buildings are slightly sort of stronger than mine, with a little advantage in levels, but not much, because a few hundreds of rating doesn't do that many impact on the gameplay. So I'm just about to play my strategy, the one I was developing for the last few days, and I was trying to get a perfect video to show. Not really this is that perfect video, but at least it is something. Maybe later on we'll have another games and we'll mix strategies a lot, I guess, but now let's switch to the gameplay. The early game was pretty much standard from me. Out of 8 walkers I went barracks and then the farm and then the sawmill. That is the first change. I usually don't build the sawmill that fast. But this time I really need a lot of wood, and you will see why very soon. So what I did is I spent 100 of lumber for the sawmill, so my tier 2 citadel is a little bit delayed, but by the time it will be ready I'll have quite a lot. I'll have about 500 lumber, which is actually my goal, and that's why I'm doing this early sawmill. So I'm rallying my grounds over his place, my goons, we call in War Legends them the goons, and they are about to hit the workers, and once I have the tier 2 citadel I immediately make the tier 3. I rally my goon into the worker, and now have a few seconds I got to place the dark gate. And what I'm doing here is I'm hitting the peasants, not trying to finish them. And this is because I'm gonna play the fast zombie. The fast zombie is the unit, is rather the concept I'm trying to apply for the dark. I already shown you the game with the fast fox riders, which makes enemy to stay in his base, because otherwise there will be a lot of damage made to the economy, and zombies are trying to make the same trick but for the dark. The problem is zombie by itself can't make this many damage in this short time as fox rider can, but if you prepare this for a little bit, which I am doing precisely now, it can really make the damage fast, because zombie will only need to make 1 or 2 hits to finish off the worker and produce the new zombie, because that is pretty much the passive ability of the zombie. Whether it last hits the unit becomes a zombie, which is a wonderful mechanics, probably not really unique, but that is a really interesting thing to use in the game. So the main reason why I even play this is because it is interesting stuff to do, rather than, you know, just make units and send them over to your enemy's place. Of course, it is only a viable option in RTS, but doing interesting things is better. So now I have a zombie and I'm about to send it over the map. At the same time, the 2 swordsmen finished off my weak goons, so then they went in my base, but that's not a problem because I have the units in the production. Another goon came pretty much by mistake, but I'm fine because that goon was low, and now I can free my limit to order more units. But actually my pixie also built, so I don't have troubles with the battle limit. I have enough food, and now my zombie comes, but I see that the enemy holds all of his army inside his base, so I'm not doing damage fast enough to produce a new zombie, and my strategy has been countered. If you put it the other way, you can say that actually my strategy did what it was supposed to do, because it was supposed to hold his main army in his base, while I am doing the different stuff. What I did not do is I did not fight for the top chest, which isn't really good, but I got the bottom chest, and I can probably put the second undead tower in the mid to fight for the mid chest, and by the time I also finish off his swordsman, but zombie didn't last hit. It was the tower to last hit, so I didn't produce another zombie, which was unlucky, but well. And now I see his army coming into me. So I have to pull back a little bit, because I want my tower to take part in the engagement, and now it does. I actually see that he doesn't have all too many archers, so I wanna counter it and probably finish it off, producing a little bit of zombies. I apply the magic blast, but zombie didn't live long enough, so again I don't get any of the new zombies, but I got the new skeleton warriors because I did hire a necromancer. So all of the non-undead units become the skeleton warriors, which I sent over to the center of the map to get the chest. At the same time I'm finishing the stone elemental to get the mana swell, to have more mana and more magic blasts to work with, or maybe the other scrolls too. I also lost the goon in there, and in the meantime my opponent already took the mid chest, so there isn't really a point to fight in the spot, but somehow I feel that I can make it, and I forward my zombies straight into the archers so they can finish them off quickly and capitalize on that, getting the new ones. Finally this mechanic starts to work for me, and you see just what happens while the knight in the right part of the screen finishing off my skeletons. Zombies ate all the archers and produced a lot of new ones for entirely free, so I got twice or even 3 times as much units for entirely free. And now I'm about to see if the guy has killed his elemental and captured the mana swell, and if he did, then I can take it from him, but he didn't, so I don't wanna engage the elemental because it is dangerous. He can attack me in the same time and I will get the stuns every time he hits me, so I prefer to just see what's happening, and if I probably can fight with him and get even more zombies, what I see if the enemy get in the factory, which makes sense because he wanna produce the helicopters. to kill the zombies because they don't attack air, obviously. I finish off one archer, but because of the Elven 3 aura, the archer didn't become zombie, because it was keep on fighting as a spirit and then just disappear, so it counters the undead. But those workers are not in the 3 aura, so I kill the workers and I keep produce the zombies, and I'm trying to kill those units which are not in the aura. Currently my zombies went into the night, but I don't really want to fight there. It is all too close to the Elven tree. I surround the next night and my opponent surrenders. So this is how this strategy can work. Even though I didn't do any damage with my initial zombies, later on my zombies really shown off their power, and it worked right well. Probably not the strongest play of my opponent, but overall the things that he did pretty much made sense, but I guess that a little bit of underestimation of zombies was the thing that ruined the game for him, and I was able to come on top in the end. So this is it for this video. Please share your opinion and make sure to sub to my channel not to miss the next one. And see you there. Bye bye.